Shout out to my fellow service members that's serving right now. Shout out to my fellow vets. Yeah. Gonna get to another great video for today. But before we get into the video, I want to quickly remind you, you can get my book, Black Serviceman and Black Veteran, available right now on Amazon, where I talk about VA claims and how you can navigate while you're through your respective military career and how you can be successful after. That's going to set you for the rest of your life. So you definitely want to get that book. The link will be in the description. In addition, you can book consultation if you're stuck on your VA claim, or if you're in the service and you want to know what's the next step for you while you're in the service, whether you should stay in, get out, whatever. Yeah, put that consultation below. Let's talk. So what do I want to talk about for today? Well, I want to talk about this one book from Mr. Brian Reese of VA Claims Insights. I know a lot of you have seen his videos. Maybe some of you are even in the Facebook group. But he has a book. It's called You Served, You Deserve. And what I want to do a quick review on that book. I've been listening to VA Claims Insights for a few years now. And actually for the reason that I got to 100%, just watching their videos extensively, how to be successful doing the CNP exam, and it helped me really educate myself on the process of the VA claims process and everything. Prior to them, I didn't have an idea of what I was doing. I kind of was just putting in claims, throwing stuff up against the wall, trying to figure out what sticks there. So I was not educated. But when I came across the VA Claims Insider, I worked on one claim, but, I'm in their Facebook group, asking questions, and, you say, hey, I got a CNP exam for migrants. How do I go about it? A bunch of people respond on how they got theirs. So it's a great group. It's veterans helping veterans in that site. And, I want to talk about, people have their opinions on Brian Reese and VA Claims Inside. They're scams, they're this, they're that. And I'm not really here to talk about that. Listen, I have no dog in the fight for what it's worth. I don't know Brian Reese. Might have corresponded in the group a couple of times. Don't know him. I have no affiliation with VA Claims Insiders whatsoever. I'm doing this review totally on my own accord here. So, here's the thing I want to talk about the book. Right? I think, I think it's a pretty good book overall. I want to say it was very well put together by Brian Reese here, because it's, he talks about the VA claims, VA disability claims process. He gives an introduction of himself in there, and he talks about different things. He talks about the VA claims process and benefits for veterans and everything. So he starts off how he actually breaks down how the process works, each phase and how it works and what the phase means and everything. But not only that, he talks about, he starts off in he breaks it out into parts where he talks about the VA benefits, how to get compensation and pension, disability, VA health care. He talks about, the education process from the GI Bill and how your dependents could get your, how to get education benefits as far as being disabled. He talks about, the housing loan and everything, how that process works. He breaks that down. He talks about the job training and employment, the veteran preference. He really breaks that down in that. He talks about, VA burials and memorials. And he also provides mental health resources. So, if you're somebody that's suffering mental health, he puts that in there. He did a great job with that. Also, he talks about state benefits. So, being on, if you're X amount of percent disabled, because each state has VA benefits depending on, whether you're disabled or not, right? So he breaks it down by region. So, okay, so I'm in New Jersey, Bergen County, New Jersey, out here in North Jersey here. So I would fall under the Northeast region. He breaks down Midwest, Northeast, the South, the Southern region, and the West region, right? And through those regions, he breaks down each state in that region and what are the VA benefits in that state. And here's why this is important, right? So let's just say you're a veteran, you're whatever, disabled. Let's just, for example, I'm 100% disabled. So let's just say I'm looking to move, right? I'm going to look at each state and see what are the VA benefits in that state. it's great to know. I'm in New Jersey right now. Tell me the benefits of New Jersey. But let's just say, okay, hey, I want to make the move to Texas. Now, Texas, mind you, is a very veteran-friendly state. So for example, in Texas, you can get disabled veteran plates for free and everything. I think the tolls through the state of Texas, for the most part, are free if you have disabled veteran tags on there. If let's just say you decide you're gonna buy a house in Texas, well, if you're 100% disabled, you don't have to pay property tax. Now, I think even if you're just, let's just say if you're not 100% disabled, let's just say you're 80% disabled, I think it cuts down the amount of property tax you have to pay. So Texas, very veteran-friendly state, and there are, obviously this isn't limited to just Texas as far as veteran-friendly states, but this is a great way to know, okay, what if you want to move to another state, how does it benefit you if you move to said state there? So definitely good read there. He talks about other benefits, what discounts you can get from different stores, different retailers. So he breaks it down in the non-profit resource list and for-profit veteran discounts, which is great. And there's a plethora of different stores. For example, Tiffany and Company. If you want to get an engagement ring, you plan on getting married, they offer discounts for active duty and military veterans. Now, I don't know if it's 10, 15%. I don't know that offhand, but different things. Theme parks, things of that sort. So definitely a great job with that. He also offers bonus resources, inclusion in there. He did a great job overall in this book in breaking down just the different veteran benefits in each state, each city and state and everything, how the process works. So I would say this is almost like the Veterans Benefits / Disability Almanac. That's what I would put this book under. Or, hey, VA Disability for Dummies or VA Benefits for Dummies. This is the book right here to get. I would recommend you get the book. I think it can help you in some way, shape, or form, especially if you're not educated on the VA claims process, or you're not privy to what benefits is in what state. You don't know that information. Then this would be the book for you to get. Like I said, I think overall, in my opinion, I think he did a great job with everything. I think he explained it well. He broke it down, did a good job of breaking it down at a beginner's level, something that everybody can understand, and he made it relatable. So, kudos to Mr. Brian Reese on that there. That's all I have for today. All right. Peace.